Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup! We're playing as a demon spawn of Qazlal, and we might have almost died in Spider last time because we ran the vast majority of it without our poison resistance. So, oops. Really was not too scared of the Cyclops there, since we do have missile reflection. And he ended up, like, half-killing himself, which is nice. Feeling a fair degree of confidence taking on this dungeon level. I think we would have been okay the first time we came in here. But since then, we've gained a couple of levels as well, and that is handy. Boom. One with Polymorph is annoying, but not a deal breaker for those opponents. Slimes merging, breaking apart, casting there. Where are you? Oh, there. I'm like, I know there's an enemy around, because the game's not letting me explore, but I couldn't spot him right away. What is that? Scattershot? Okay. Potion of Curing. We have a lot of potions of Curing. Could use some more healing. Yeah. Drain my power. Blah, blah, blah. Ruined helmet. Okay, we're going to try that on. Okay, we're done exploring. We're going to stand on the staircase, so... Oh, I didn't actually mean to go up, but that's fine. So yeah, +2 had a see invisible. Versus... Okay, so a +2 helmet is 1 point more AC than the hat. It's also base AC as opposed to enchanted AC, and only base AC gets multiplied by your armor skill. But I think it's too valuable for us to see invis. So we're just going to go ahead and drop that. And that's okay. So that floor was done. Again, come down here. This one is done. And so we can go down to dungeon 15. Let's check some more of these. Oh, hello, wizard. Although, we should be mostly okay. Let's say, I think he's got higher spellcasting ability than some of the things we've met, but still only 1%. Because, yeah, Paralyze and Banishment can both be insta-deaths. Just game overs. I'm going to move forward here. Hello, invisible horror that we can clearly see. This is still feeling okay. I may as well go ahead and safety to the stair. I mean, being around the corner there gives me a little bit more cover than here, which can, like, lead to me being completely surrounded. But mostly okay. I'm going to go up the stairs here. Just make sure I can take a beat. And I guess I'll go and check a different staircase. Orc Sorcerer is totally okay for us. But... No, where's... Attack this guy. There we go, with his summons. Have we been malmutated? No. Good. Because I think... Oh, why didn't you follow me? Huh. Because I think those, like, fiery orby things... I mean, that wasn't an actual orb of fire. That was a... What? But I think they do have the malmute. Or maybe it was? I don't remember. I might be getting confused between things. I mean, running away there was probably a good idea regardless. But especially if there was something that could mutate. This is fine. Okay, although getting hit by so many of the attacks so quickly is less so. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to drag that guy. It's nice that his might just wore off, or the battle cry effect. Especially since you were wearing plate armor, which could have been scary. Mostly feeling okay about this, especially with our innate cold resistance and apparently our missile deflection, or reflection, doing pretty well for us. Good. Battle Axe, two-handed. Short Sword of Optimality. Pierce plus some stats. Okay, well, not what we're looking for. This is a spell book of some cool-ass spells, but nothing we're going to be casting. We're going to put on this ring. Oh, we got a couple that we can try on. Oh, Ring of Attention. Alright, well, let's read Remove Curse. Put on the Ivory Ring instead of the Ring of Attention. See Invis. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this and the See Invis. And I'm going to put on Protection from Magic. Excellent. Okay. And I was going to say go down, but we can't. We're in the bottom. Actually, do we do vaults instead of depths? Not finish vaults. Although, honestly, this sort of just direct melee tough build like this is fairly well suited, I would say, to handle the vault staircase. Especially we can just cataclysm. Pop down the vault 5, start cataclysming to blow up everyone who's nearby. Lots of overlapping explosives. That'd actually be pretty good. Actually, one thing I'm curious about. Let's see. I could swear it says Invocation skill increases both damage and area affected. It doesn't seem to have gotten bigger. I don't know how much invocation skills I need to make that radius bigger, unless I'm misunderstanding what it's supposed to mean, but it still increases damage. Like, if we can get our invocations up to 27, we become a death machine there. Because it does eat piety, we can't just spam it. We can't, like, turn ourselves into some sort of spellcaster through our invocation power because of the piety cost. We do have to pace ourselves, but not bad. Let me double check. I do have this correct for the min delay. Yeah, it's at 14, so we have reached there, which is great. I'm not forgetting about anything on my person. I don't think so. Well, I'm going to pop my head into depths. Because while the danger level does go up somewhat, fumble my attack. I don't feel like it's like an exponential difficulty increase at the start of depths. Kill yourself with reflection, buddy. There's a Hell Knight. Now, remind me what you can do. 2% on pain. Not worried about that. Him hasting himself could be annoying. Other than that, fire damage, we do have some resistance to it, so it's going to be okay. What I'm going to do is just pop down here. I mean, he's going to come here, but he won't be able to do annoying things from a range. Shield is 13, so it's nearly done. Until we find a large shield. Okay. I feel fairly confident handling them, but let's go and... oh, there's some other stuff. Let's just go and do this. Block some of the line of sight. Be near the escape hatch. I'll actually go stand on it. Hello, Necromancer. Die, Necromancer. And yeah, this guy was flinging rocks at me and doing some damage to himself. He has hasted up, but we do have our Smoke Demon here to help out. +1 plate armor of magic resistance. Now, right now we have plenty of MR, but we may want to cycle some things around. For example, I could wear this, and then I wouldn't have fire resistance. I guess it would be the thing. So I guess I can either wear the magic resistance ring or the fire resistance ring. I was going to say, oh, I could put on the protection ring, but then I'm missing a pip or something. I'll just drop this for now, but it's nice to know that we have another way to get some magic resistance. And we're going to want to start making some maybe adjustments to our configuration for that. Would pick up one of that. Gurgling sounds, so slimes and stuff kicking around. Or is it the ugly things that make that? Okay, we've got red dragons. So, we've got a little resistance. Maybe not as much as we would like. There we go. This is sort of fine. Okay, I'm going to drag you up. One's definitely not going to kill me. The rest are probably not either. So let's say there's this room we never checked out. I wanted to do it manually, but the Auto Explorer, of course, is going to take care of that for us. More Ice Dragon armor. So we'd found the one in the, I guess, the icy dungeon thing. Side branch. So this guy can hit us with lightning, which can be kind of annoying. Oh, we did. Okay, we do get our elect from our god, though. I know this is a little bit bad because it blocks me off from my staircase, but it's just a much better defensive position. Okay, these guys keep coming. Boom, phrasing. There, good. Still got those gurgling sounds. It must be the ugly things. There we go. You have that built-in arc hold, and I just got another pip temporarily from my god. Thank you, god. What I do want to do, I mean, the poison on this is still useful for now, but it was always the plan to maybe replace the brand on it. Just break line of sight for a second. I don't think there's anything you can do to really affect me. Yeah, 1%, I mean, you can hit me with damage spells, since MR doesn't protect you from that. Other mechanics do. Okay, this could actually start to get over... Oh, I think I got blunked by. Yeah. What I'm going to do is just walk backwards here. Oh, there are a bunch of slimes over here. Okay, let me scooch forward once again. Yeah, He's merging up a little, but it should be okay. I don't think he can split with the people around. Okay, fighting skill goes up. That's nice. This all seems fine. We're going to get more Ice Dragon armor. I think we did. Unless there was already some in this pile. I don't think so. Wizard. We know from the wizard at the door that the wizard only has like a 1 or 2% chance. Ooh, okay, getting shafted here is not pleasant. Okay, we still have one more magic mapping after this, which is nice. 1, 2... Where's the last upstairs? Down here? Oh, look at that little... Huh. Oh, it's there! Vampire Mage should be fine for us to tackle right this second. I mean, he's immune to poison. He can summon dudes. But that's okay. There we go. We'll just keep focusing on him. Boom. Get boofed. A Lich. 6%. He can actually potentially do stuff. If I go upstairs, I will drag him with me. That should be okay, actually. Let's do it. Now, do I just want to... So we know which versions he's got. Yeah, mostly we're concerned about him summoning a bunch of demons and overwhelming us. I think I'm going to hit him with 1 charge of acid. It does good damage and can burn off some of his AC. Alright, I like that. That was very clean. Keep exploring this floor. Harpies and water elementals should be okay. I mean, maybe I should pull back to a corner. Let's pull back a little bit. We can both stab each other. Let's get some liquid flame on him, I think. Here we are. A little hungry, but that's okay. Battle Axe. Bardiche. Oh, I'm full. Did I never really did evocations, right? So I think what we should do is just stop picking up Hex Wands, because they're not going to go and do anything to anyone. Same thing with Disintegration, because it's basically MR, and without skill it's not going to do much. The direct damage ones are okay, although Wand of Flame is a little bit wimpy at this point. Clouds is fun, because of what we can do with it. And I guess the others might be a decent option as well. And then, so yeah, let's drop this, that, and that. Hello, Harpy. Done exploring. Okay, so we can pop down this staircase again. We get some very ugly things, but that's okay. Great Orb of Eyes. There we go. Just drag one up and thin down some of these numbers. I kind of feel like what I want to do at this point is vaults. There's some dangerous stuff. I think the start of vaults is going to be possibly and probably easier than the start of Elf. Well, let's poke our head in and find out. Okay, well, this start of vaults is actually terrifying. But hey, this is why the gods gave us Disaster Area. Tell me that's not awesome. Oh my god, it actually leaves pools of magma behind and everything. Whew. I was gonna say, it's really noisy, but honestly, like, I can't make any more noise than I'm already doing right now. Let's go for strength. That's gonna be fine. Kill the gargoyle. I should be fine with the reflection and everything. I mean, something really weird could happen, but probably not. I think I'll pop out of here, especially before another Vault Warden shows up and seals that behind us. Okay. Angry buzzing noise. Hello, Hornet. And you as well, and Invisible Stalker, and Scorched Ring Mail. How much Identify do I have? 3? Because I don't want to just put it on blind, because bad things could be... yeah, no. And we got another Identify. Hello, Vault Sentinel. Come at me. And over here, so there's going to be a fairly big crowd starting to show up, but feeling okay so far. Still good on all this. Let me double check that I'm wearing enough to basically be immune to your bullshit. But let's start hammering on you, actually. This is actually, I was going to say, a bad place to fight the slime, because it's not going to be able to split. What you need to do is give it a little bit more space here. Cursed War Axe, no thank you. Oh, that's a shape changer. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't want to move forward into those guys. Let's go way back here into a choke point. Actually, we'll come around that way. There we go. And yeah, you can keep ranging me all you want. It's probably going to be fine. There was one game I played. I ended up with a shield rating of over 40, I feel. I don't know, like, what combination of stuff ultimately led to that, but it was pretty cool. See, normally the polearm fighting against these range people is, like, a little annoying because you have to make sure to step up to them so they don't range you. We actually don't care so much, just because they're going to do so much damage to themselves. Airstrike, silence. I mean, certainly some decent spells, but nothing we're interested in. Volt Warden closing the door on us, but that's okay. Okay, the Convoker, is he the one that summons more people? Yeah, Word Recall and Might Others is both extremely dangerous. I definitely want to make sure I'm in a securer area. Hello, Deep Troll Shaman. Are you the one with, oh no, Might Other, which is pretty dangerous, but not, I was thinking the one who's got, like, the Shatter Stone thing, if you do play a Gargoyle. It's like, that and the Airstrike. It's like these two things where, as a Gargoyle, you mostly feel like you're raffle stomping everything, and then all of a sudden you run into something that's got a spell that obliterates you. Because it specifically counters you, either as a result of being stony or being flying. I mean, you can stop flying, but you have to, like, notice what the hell is happening to you first. This should all be okay, although there's a lot of stuff going on. These Deep Trolls can do a lot of damage. It felt pretty good. As I say, there's a lot of the floor we don't know yet, but probably a lot has been cleared because of the noise. So a blind teleport wouldn't be quite as dangerous as it might normally feel, given how much we didn't uncover from the floor. Blind teleport's always got risk, but I think it would be less risky than it would appear as a result of our vision. Still not great! This is mostly okay. I was going to say, do I want to move? It's nice having my ally here, because he's providing an extra wall. And he's a death machine. I gotta say, this mutation is crazy good. Hello, glowing orange brain. Please don't eat my intellect. Although I actually have a fair bit of intellect to spare. That is maybe a little much. And we're backing up towards an unknown area here, which is normally very bad. It's still bad, but it's much less likely to be a gargantuan problem, just because mostly everything that's been in there would have already woken up and walked out towards us at some point. Which I think is exactly what we just saw there, because nothing came from there. Hello, Convoker. Thank you for not, recalling everyone. Sorcerer is fine. You're pretty tanky, but okay. Hello, Fire Dragon. Not worried about you, especially not alone. Wizard should be okay. I was going to say, as long as that doesn't open up more line of sight to things, we're going to be fine there too. Just wanted to encourage him to step forward to us a little bit. Hello, Shop. Oh, can't check you out yet. Let me just wait a sec. Do that just to break the line of sight a little bit. Bunch of ogres at this point is okay. Even the two-headed ones aren't too bad. Can do a surprising amount of damage quite quickly. I'm going to put a reminder that there is a Wand of Acid here. I'm just going to Shift K. Wand of Acid is a very powerful wand, and maybe something we'd want more of. We don't actually have digging yet. We could buy one, but... Okay, we don't have much teleport. I'm going to pick that up right away. Actually, I think I'm going to grab another magic mapping, because I think I only have one. Let me do that. How are we doing on identifies? We got 3. That's not too shabby. Oh, hold on. I have a scroll of acquirement? Right, of course, because it got auto-ID'd when I picked it up, so it wasn't showing up at the bottom. We want to read that right away. And I'm going to ask for armor. I'm hoping for any piece of artifact armor. At some point I'm going to want artifact jewelry, but there's a lot of jewelry we haven't seen yet, and acquirement will give you jewelry you haven't seen yet first, sort of preferentially. So that's not what we're looking for. Yeah, armor I think is the way I want. I got a lot of money, jeez. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Okay, right now, what do we have? Just +0 gloves. These are +1. Double cold resistance, so we're at 3 pips of cold resistance, and that's before our god kicks in. Maybe a bit overkill. -2 dex is fine. I mean, we're going to wear these because they're clearly better than the +0 gloves. They're not, you know, the end-all and be-all of all things gloves, but they're not bad. Okay, so that was Vaults 1. I think we can go down to Vaults 2 just fine. Let me take care of these guys immediately. Oh, that's on a trap. That's what's going on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check a different staircase. Take care of these guys. We don't have to go up the stairs right now. That's all good. And yeah, let's get another one again to do basically the mapping, to know where all our escape hatches are. Actually, a great place to fight these slimes because they're not going to stay combined for very long. Bunch of spiders over here. I don't have my Ring of Poison resistance on, but apparently that's not required to do a bunch of spiders. Okay, I did just get Sentinel Mark, which is fine, although one of these guys might... we might get a guy that shows up that blocks the staircase, and that would be kind of annoying. So I'm just going to reset to over here. And this is just an alarm trap, right? Actually, I'm fine with this. I'm going to step on the alarm trap. Get me marked. Come at me, bros. Just if we see the... Ooh. If we see the Vault Warden or whatever, the ones who can lock doors, we might change our mind. Ancient and Mighty Dragon. You're susceptible to cold. String breath, 5% chance of paralysis. And mostly a lot of melee damage. Now, I do have a Wand of Ice Blast. Yeah, I won't be able to no, I can hit you that way. How susceptible are you? Maybe not as much as I would like. I might be better off just doing some upheavals here. And yeah, I was going to say, hope we get cold, because I think these are doing a lot more damage than the Wand of Ice is. You're resistant to poison, right? Yes. Screw it. Okay, I'm gonna just drag you up the stairs. Stab, 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 stab. You got poison, which is impressive. Alright. That was not too shabby. Tabbity tab, 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 tab. +4 plate armor of no resistances. Dargon. And yeah, we have the full cold resist. Okay, Convoker is alrighty. You can just go here to block line of sight. Fighting's at 15. Gurgling sounds. Vault Sentinel. Sentinel's Mark, which is probably okay. Vault guards don't lock things, do they? I don't think so. They're just a generic dude. Spiders and dudes. That's all fine. Sentinel. Okay, it did actually pause for this. Sentinel's Mark, Warning Cry. No, those are all okay. Vault Warden. These are the guys who can knock doors. And could potentially deny our exit. Go up before he does that. And what I'll do is I'll just pick a different staircase again. We'll just sort of reset the aggro. Long Sword of Pain. Maybe we'll have to do like a Necromancer Pain weapon build thing. This is a little bit scary. This is very open. Which we do want for the slimes, but let's bring you back to the staircase. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. Like, we're just reaching past our little summon. Okay. Them all being mighted is a little bit annoying, and then these guys can do annoying stuff. Level 19. Demonic Ancestry searches up feel resistant to heat. Is that our fifth regen or fifth one? Okay. So our fifth mutation finally kicked in, and it's fire resistance. Hang on. Is that our tier 3? Your flesh is heat. No, wait. Heat resistance. Okay, no, it's tier 2 facet. Probably. Of Ignite Blood. On the wiki, it says the flavor is you are resistant to heat. Here it says your flesh is heat resistant, but it must be the same. Tier 1 is just one level of heat resistance, RF+. Tier 2 would be Flaming Cloud immunity, which would be pointless because we're already immune to clouds. Tier 3 is Ignite Blood. Your demonic aura causes spilled blood to erupt in flames. So presumably it just generates a bunch more clouds. So the immunity to cloud is kind of a last step, but generating more clouds is kind of nice, since we are, I mean, of course, immune to it, but we can also turn those into... we can turn those clouds into elementals. So it's got some synergy. It's got some redundancy, but it's also got some synergy. Okay, let's just drag these guys up so the numbers don't get too crazy. Oh, we are confused. There we go. Actually, we are very hurt. Let's quaff curing to get rid of confusion. How do I feel about our position? Do I want to read a scroll of blinking? I only have one. Let's read a scroll of fear, because we're going to run out of things that we can fear. More and more things are just going to be immune to it. It's a really good escape button, but not late game. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull back a little here to let some regeneration kick in. I'm not afraid of what's left. But it seemed worth a tick. That's protected. Could drop a corpse for me to eat. Thank you very much. Let's go to another staircase again. Haven't really explored around here, and everything was woken up and dragged somewhere else from all our sounds. Okay. Vampiric Warhack's kind of a nice weapon. I mean, Warhack's isn't the biggest base, but it's not too bad. Vampiric's a good brand, although, again, it sort of falls off in the late game, because you run into more and more things that aren't affected by the Vampirics. Disaster area. Yep. Friendlies be damned. God, that's a good spell. We're still at 6 pips of piety, too. If I had an Amulet of Faith, I'd probably spam the frack out of that. We haven't found one, right? Anywhere? Nope. I didn't think so. I don't know if we'd want to put it on, although since we have another way to get reflection, we could consider doing that. Just because we just generate a lot more piety, which means we can much more reliably spam our things. Just die. Thank you. I'm obviously not worried about your cold blasts. And just close it. Oh, did I open that door? Oh! I was like, porcupines can't open doors! But if there's a centaur around to do it for them... We just let that thing merge up completely. It was alone, and it was looking like we were doing pretty well, so I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Who cares? But normally I would have moved a little to cause them to split. But I think we were killing it faster this way. Like, it can do a lot more damage, but we were killing it more efficiently, so what the hell, right? Nope. +8, hold on. No. The plus on it, remember, while it does give you AC, it doesn't actually count for, like, guaranteed damage resistance or to get multiplied by the armor skill, so it's not as valuable as it seems. Hello, Shapechanger. Hello, Azul. I don't think they've got any problem dealing with you. Although, I might want to put on the Ring of Poison Resistance. Let me double check. I don't actually have yet. So, we'll do the thing I didn't do for Spider. Add some Poison Resistance. Although our god can provide it to us as well. We are poisoned. Maybe our god doesn't, actually. Just does the other things. I'll wait. Okay, poison is gone, so now I'm going to swap my rings again. We do have a Ring of Flight. That does give us... We can use that to access a few areas we couldn't before. Let myself heal up. I'm going to buy a Potion of Invisibility, because it is kind of nice to have a few more of those around. Now, later in the dungeon, more and more things are simply... They can see invis, but there's still going to be some things that don't. Partially explored, can't reach some items. What were the items you can't reach? Oh, there must be... Oh, it's probably another alarm trap over here. Just get close, thank you. Yeah. So I'm going to stand on the stairs, wait for the mark to go away. Oh! This is a good way to check to see if this floor is empty. Let me actually walk to another staircase just to... Oops, wrong button. Just in case we ran into someone else. No. Let's go through the door here first. So that I can't get locked out of this room. I could get shoved out the wrong way if the wrong thing shows up. I mean, the staircase can get blocked, but this feels like kind of an okay spot to be in. Running to some of these elves fairly well. Vault Sentinel. Sentinel's mark. Yeah, no, that's fine. You can sentinels mark me all you want. Just don't lock me in here. Death Mage, da-da-da-da-da. Die. Sentinels mark. I mean, at this point, the noise we're making is basically the same as being marked, except this is literally the whole floor, but this positioning's being okay. The Rakshasha was able to blink in, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but not a big deal. Just keep sort of holding tab here. Working surprisingly well. Oh my god. We're just clearing the entire dungeon here. Alright. Very hungry? Well, we can chop up some bodies. Wow, there's a lot of stuff sitting in this tile. None of it interesting, but some fairly effective dungeon clearing. Okay, let's pop back upstairs and go to a different staircase so that we can just get a little bit more scouting and an idea of the layout. Temple of Eli, or Eli, which we can't worship. Ogre Mage, which should all be fine. What I'll do is I will move to block a little line of sight. Technically cut down on the amount of stuff that they can fling my way. Bunch of things. No, this is all fine. Especially with my Soul Eater blocking the doorway. I mean, it's not going to last forever, but it's still handy. I am too injured. Let's take a moment here. Yeah, we're being hammered by a few things. Ow. Okay, I didn't have Arlec. Now I do. Because we had the physical protection, because I think I can only have one thing at a time. Swap staircases. Storm Dragon. Shiny plate armor. I mean, we should probably check what resistance or whatever it has. Make my way to an up staircase here. Flail protection. Okay. No, let's just go up. Let's change our armor. Shiny plate armor. Poison resistance. We do have a pip of our fire automatically now, which is nice. I guess maybe I will wear the poison resistance, because I can do that. We can get rid of this ring. We are going to identify the amulet. Guardian Spirit. Okay, I don't need that. However, I should try on the other ring of amulet of reflection. They're both +4. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I wear. So now we do walk around with our poison, without having to do any swapping, which is nice. It's not the critical sort of trait I'm looking for right now, because we have enough hit points that poison. I mean, clearly we made it through Spider without the poison resistance. We've got a good margin to deal with poison. Whereas, because I don't know if this is true. I feel like nothing does like poison damage directly. Right? It's just, if you get hit, there's a chance you become poison. And you can get multiple stacks of it. But, I think it means that, like, nothing's going to hit you for, like, 50 points of poison damage instantly. Whereas, lightning damage, electrical damage, comes in all shapes and sizes. So I think Arlec is a more important resistance into the late game. Whereas poison is more important early on. We need to whack the shit out of you. Bogart, who's summoning dudes. Thank you very much. I should probably... I think I'm going to be forced to sort of fight here. Now, you know what? I only have one haste. Still, I think it's the right move. Is I'm going to haste and run down. There's a good chance we could have fought and just killed everything. But there's a chance that we would have been in a situation that was very, very, very dangerous. Again, we could arguably be a little bit more free with a higher risk teleport than some people, because there's a higher chance that more of the level is just clear, despite the unknowns. But we should not rely on that. Close the door. Stabby, 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 stabby. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Okay. Yep, Bolt Sentinel, that's okay. Boom, 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 boom. Orb of Eyes. Thank you for dying. Staircases. This is okay, because they're getting funneled in pretty well. And we've got our little buddy, especially when he blocks the door outright. Thank you very much for that. vampires, apparently. Ooh, and a vampire mage. Are those like fountains of blood? What the? I didn't know that was a thing. No, okay, no, I have a vague memory. Okay, we're gonna back up to a staircase here. We got Beyonce coming at us, the queen bee. Alright. Just didn't want to be that close to things. Actually, let me back all the way up the stairs. I was gonna say, we're probably still being chased. Things aren't gonna lose track of us through walls, because we are way too noisy. Even if they lose track of us technically, they do move towards the latest sound. Alright, that's Vault 3. We can do Vault 4. What I have to try to make sure to do is not accidentally go down to Vault 5, unless I am 100% certain that we are going to survive the onslaught that is the welcoming party to Vault 5. These guys are just killing themselves. Yeah, I have to make sure to use the V key there. That's the other thing. I think you can configure tab. No, right. Tab will reach. Just you have to choose the target you want sometimes. Okay. Tab. Good. Convoker can do really annoying things, but luckily he died before he did. Preserver is the one with the heal, I think. Does he have Might Other? No, I think he just has Heal Other. So you guys are fine. Deep Trolls. I mean, Trolls can do a lot of damage. You're sitting on 29 AC right now. I think because we had the God Protection, I think it kicked in for the physical defense. Yeah, 26. Although 26 is not too shabby. Just going to close the door, let them come closer to me. We did get very injured there. A Bolt of Acid. That's from the Tengu Reaver, so at least we're hammering him. We don't have to worry about the clouds. Reach. Done. Sentinel. That's fine. Eating all those human corpses. Mmm, delicious. Hello, Lich. I've killed one of you before. You're not even considered red to me anymore. Let me double check that we are... Yeah, we got our spell resistance that we should. Almost certainly. Level 20. Feel clever. Ah, less concerned about heat. That's right. So now we've got the immunity to Clouds of Flame, which is redundant. I don't know. We got hats and hats and hats. And a spell book of things. Ah, Altar of Vehement. More hats? Including an artifact one? Okay, I'm just going to finish clearing the, this floor. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me, buddy. Oh. Too injured, but should be okay. How do I feel about where I am here? I guess okay. Yeah, you guys can keep killing yourselves with my reflection while I reach to kill you. Stab. Oh, another big group over here. That's okay. Stab. So many hats! Find like a haberdasher or something? Is that a hat vendor or is that like a miscellaneous whatever? Alright, let's wear some of these hats and see what they've got. And I'm going to identify the artifact one, just in case it's got a weird bland. +4 of slaying. So slaying does give us, like, it's like more pluses on our weapon. Can increase our damage output a fair bit, which is nice on something that's fast like the Trident like this. Because it adds a lot more effectively damage per attack. That hat is very tempting. No. And no. Hat of MR. Now that is very nice. Right now this is our only source of C and Viz. We could keep the hat and then swap it as need be. MR's really good. Slaying is nice. Oh man. There's actually a lot, like, we don't have to carry the, we don't have to wear the C and Viz. I guess we may be willing to swap. Although it's not incredibly fast, so I don't know if that's what we want. Well, you know what? I just realized the timer. I gotta go and put a cut in here, so I'm gonna do that now. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye-bye.